In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a talking spokesperson video using HeyGen. By the end, you'll know what HeyGen does, how AI presenters work, and how to create a branded video that looks professional without filming anything yourself. This is especially useful if you want consistent, on-camera messaging for marketing, training, or social content. I'm Erin from AI Academy. Let's get into it. What is HeyGen? HeyGen is an AI video platform that allows you to create videos featuring realistic digital presenters. Instead of filming a person on camera, you can generate a spokesperson who delivers your script using natural speech, facial expressions, and body movement. You simply type your script, choose an avatar, and the platform produces a finished video. What makes HeyGen stand out is how realistic the presenters look and how easy it is to create professional videos without a camera, lighting setup, or recording session. These videos can be used for marketing messages, product explainers, onboarding and training, social media content, and multilingual communication. How AI spokesperson videos work. HeyGen uses AI avatars that are trained to mimic real human speech and facial movement. When you enter a script, the avatar speaks the text while matching natural mouth movement and expressions. You can also customize voice, language, background, branding elements, and layout to match your business or personal brand. This allows you to create polished videos quickly while maintaining a consistent on-screen presence. Why businesses and creators use HeyGen. Creating spokesperson videos traditionally requires filming, editing, lighting, and multiple takes. HeyGen removes those steps. Instead of coordinating filming sessions, you can produce a professional video in minutes and update it anytime by editing the script. This is especially helpful for teams that need scalable video content or creators who want a consistent on-camera presence without recording themselves. Now let's open HeyGen together so you can follow along step by step. If you want to get started with the same setup that I'm using, you can use our link below to create your account and access the platform. Once you log in, you'll land on HeyGen's home screen. This is your main dashboard where you can create videos, manage projects, and access avatars and branding tools. Right in the center, you'll see the prompt area where you can start describing your video idea or start generating your content. So this is where HeyGen helps turn your script into a production-ready video. So on the left sidebar, you'll see several navigations. We have projects, avatars, templates, and the brand system. As you make more videos, this is where you are going to organize and manage all of your content. Create your first spokesperson video. So make sure you click the top left so you're on the avatar screen, and then we're going to click on Create with AI Studio. AI Studio gives you the most control over the exact thing that we're making, a clean spokesperson style video with your branding baked in. Instead of the tool trying to guess your video from a prompt, AI Studio lets you make the key choices yourself, like who the presenter is, what they say, how the scene looks like, and where your brand elements go. This is also the best option for beginners because it's predictable, and most importantly, for custom branding, AI Studio is where you can control the visual identity. This is going to be where you add things like your logo, brand colors, fonts, and layout styling so your videos don't look generic. They look like your business. So your script lives on the left, and the video preview sits in the center, and all of the customization controls are on the right. So let's walk through what you're seeing and what to click. So for this script box, this is where you type or paste the exact words the avatar will speak. If you type your script normally, HeyGen will generate the voice automatically when you render the scene. If you already recorded narration and you want the avatar to lip sync it, you can also click Upload Audio and import your file instead. You may also see Script Writer. So this tool helps generate script ideas, but if you already have your script prepared, you can definitely ignore it. As you write it, you want to aim for a natural speaking style. Short sentences sound more realistic, and adding line breaks where you want pauses will help the delivery feel more human. In the middle of the screen, you'll see the video preview. So this shows exactly how your spokesperson video will appear once it's finished. Use this preview to check the framing, make sure the avatar's head and shoulders feel balanced and the background looks clean and uncluttered. You can change the background here with different colors. So you can definitely play around with all of these features. So at the bottom, you'll also see the timeline and a thumbnail for your scene. Right now, you're working with scene 1. Instead of placing your entire script into one long scene, it's often easier to break your videos into multiple scenes. So this allows you to change backgrounds between sections, add text overlays for emphasis, and fix or update a single section without re-rendering the entire video. To click another section, what I just did, you just click the plus sign on the bottom. On the right side, you'll see your avatar and voice. So this is where you control who the spokesperson is and how they sound. At the top, you'll see the selected avatar. If you click replace avatar, you can choose a different presenter. When selecting an avatar, you want to consider whether their look matches your brand, while social content might feel better with a more casual look like this guy. Also check for lighting and clarity, especially for mobile viewing. Let's click out, and below that is the voice selection. Click it to change the voice. Choose a voice that sounds clear and natural for your specific audience. Avoid voices that sound overly dramatic or robotic. If you're using a custom or cloned voice, this is where you would select it. Next, you'll see motion engines. This controls how expressive the avatar's movement appears. For business content, tutorials, or professional presentations, keep motion natural and subtle. Excessive movement can feel distracting rather than engaging. Now for background, you'll see 3 options for the background behind your avatar. Customize allows you to upload a branded background or scene. Remove eliminates the background entirely, which is useful if you plan to place the avatar over your own design later in editing. And color sets a solid background color, which works well for brand colors and clean visuals. If your goal is custom branding, color or customize are usually the best options. Below that, you'll see layout options like original and circle. Original displays the avatar's full frame, which is the classic spokesperson style, and circle creates a floating bubble presenter. This works well if you plan to display slides or screen recordings behind the avatar. If you're creating a straightforward spokesperson video, the original layout is the best place to start. So radius adjusts the corner rounding if you are using framed styles, and zoom controls how close the avatar appears. If framing feels awkward, a slight zoom adjustment can improve composition. A subtle zoom in often looks better on mobile because the presenter's face is easier to see. Building a branded video. So on the far right, you'll see a vertical toolbar. This is where you transform a basic avatar clip into something that actually represents your business. Think of these tools as your branding layer. They control how professional, recognizable, and polished your video feels to users. So start with media. So this is where you upload your company logo, background images, product photos, screenshots, or branded graphics. So here I uploaded this one, but if you want your video to feel consistent with your website, ads, or social content, this is essential. For example, you might upload a logo to place in a corner, a branded background image, or a product photo to appear alongside the spokesperson. Business owners often use this area to reinforce brand recognition and build trust through visual consistency. Next, click on elements. This is where you add on-screen text. You could even do lower thirds, shapes, callouts, and overlays. Lower thirds are these small text bars you see in videos that display a name, title, or key message. You can use text overlays to highlight offers, emphasize key benefits, or reinforce a call to action. Shapes and lines can subtly frame content and guide attention. This is one of the most important tools for making your video feel like a real marketing asset rather than a generic avatar clip. Then open captions and enable subtitles. Captions are not just for accessibility, they significantly improve viewer retention, especially on social media where many people watch videos without sound. For business content, captions also reinforce key messages and make the video easier to follow when viewers are multitasking or watching on mobile. There's also an option for brand kit styles. If you want your avatar positioned beside text, slides, or visuals, explore layouts. This allows you to place the spokesperson on one side while showing product screenshots, maybe it's bullet points, or presentations on the other. So this format works especially well for training videos, product walkthroughs, onboarding content, and sales presentations because viewers can see both the presenter and the information at the same time. You can also browse templates if you want a fast starting point. Templates provide pre-built layouts with text positioning and styling already in place. They're useful if you need speed or inspiration. However, However, if your goal is consistent branding across multiple videos, customizing your own layout ensures that your fonts, your brand colors, and visual style stay aligned with your business identity. Used together, these tools help you create videos that don't just communicate information, they look cohesive, professional, and unmistakably tied to your brand. And that's the core workflow for building a branded spokesperson video inside of HeyGen. Once your script, avatar, and branding are set, you can render the scene and export your finished video. From here, you can duplicate scenes, you can even swap messaging, and create multiple branded videos in minutes. So when should you actually use spokesperson videos? These videos work best when you need clear, consistent messaging without the time, cost, and coordination of filming. Businesses commonly use them for website welcome messages, product explainers, onboarding instructions, training modules, customer support guidance, and internal communications. They're also highly effective for landing pages and social ads where a human presence helps explain an offer quickly and builds trust with viewers. If your messaging changes often, spokesperson videos make updates simple, so instead of scheduling a new shoot, you can just edit the script and regenerate the video in minutes. They're especially useful when you want a professional, on-camera presence but don't want to film yourself or manage production logistics. Who this is best for? This workflow is especially valuable for business owners, marketers, and teams that need to produce video content consistently. If you run a service business, SaaS company, e-commerce store, or agency, spokesperson videos can help you explain your products, answer common questions, and guide your customers without repeating the same message manually. They're also useful for course creators, coaches, and educators who want professional training videos without recording hours of footage. For creators, this can be a powerful way to scale content production while managing a consistent on-screen presence. However, if your brand relies heavily on personal storytelling or raw authenticity, you may still choose to film yourself for certain content. Many businesses use both approaches depending on the message and platform. Common mistakes to avoid. So there are a few common mistakes that can make spokesperson videos feel generic or less effective. The first is choosing an avatar or voice that doesn't match your brand. If the tone feels off, viewers notice immediately. Aim for a presenter style and voice that aligns with your audience and message. Another mistake is overloading the screen with text, graphics, or animations. Simplicity improves clarity and keeps viewers focused on the message. It's also important to write scripts for spoken delivery, not for reading. Long sentences and complex phrasing can sound unnatural when spoken aloud. Short conversational phrasing improves clarity and retention. Finally, avoid treating the video like a one-time asset. The real advantage of this workflow is flexibility. Update scripts, refine messaging, and improve clarity as your business evolves. And that's how to create a talking spokesperson video using HeyGen. Once you understand this workflow, you can produce professional, on-brand videos without filming, lighting setups, or multiple takes. Whether you're creating marketing content, training materials, onboarding videos, or social media messaging, this gives you a fast and consistent way to communicate with your audience. If you want to get started with HeyGen, you can use the link below to create your account and follow along with the same steps that we covered. If this video helped you, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more practical guides on AI tools, content creation, and business workflows. I'm Erin from AI Academy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.